We are just a few days away from the 3/3 eclipse, and I am feeling that I want to kind of just do a little touch point and invite everybody into spending some time with recognizing the energies that are going on and how we can use them between now and on the 3/3. One of the frequencies that I'm really picking up on, or is the final goodbye to some maybe behaviors or repeated patterns that even we're aware that we've done a lot of work on and they're not really showing up anymore, but there might be just a little bit of residue that's ready to be seen and fully let go of. So, spending just a little bit of time of seeing where in your life maybe there's just a little bit of static that's still holding on to a past behavior or a program that's ready to be seen and dissolved. In this case, all that you need to do is know that it's there, because I'm not getting that this is a big dramatic goodbye or a big dramatic clearing. It's more of just like, yeah, I can see how a little bit of the way that I am seeing a situation is still maybe connected to an old program, and I'm ready to fully let it go. And in that, you're eclipsing into a brand new way of being. And so, in that, it's not that we even have to fully inform what that way of being is. It's just recognizing what you're not anymore and what you're not putting up with anymore. There's that word there, because a big energy that is coming in with this 3/3 portal is the divine blueprint. And so it's looking at where in my life needs to be up leveled to match this divine blueprint that is coming in for me. What do I need to not repeat? And what do I need to pioneer into? One thing that is definitely what I've seen just by speaking to some of the soul family and connecting into even my own life are relationship patterns, and not relationships necessarily with just a love relationship or a partnership, but even relationships that are in your life. So these are things where you're creating stronger boundaries, just really going within and stepping into your own sovereignty and allowing that to dictate how the relationships move forward, because there's still going to be those out there that are still going to be playing out the matrix. So this eclipse is about the parts of you that are ready to fully let the distortion be in the past and allow the divine blueprint to fully inform your now moment, and in this timeline of the 3D, you could say the future. In that, there's an exciting moment here where that decision to fully go into your sovereignty and allow the divine blueprint to inform your life, that you may start to see where behaviors in the past don't work anymore for yourself, but also behaviors that maybe you put up with in relationships are no longer working for you. I'm not saying this has to be a big dramatic thing, but you will probably feel a little bit more static, because in these next couple of days, or maybe you've noticed in these last few weeks, that those are being shown to you so that you can have the awareness. So when this eclipse does hit the divine blueprint, that you are aware of what is no longer coming with you, what is no longer serving you, even within yourself. What behaviors are you letting go? What is no longer serving your best and highest good? Okay, I feel like I kind of said that in a lot of different ways, but let's say the whole point is pay attention in these next couple of days, within relationships, but also within just any sort of static that's on in your life. What behaviors or limiting beliefs are trying to be fully eclipsed out, so that the divine blueprint of the 3/3 can be laid in with this next eclipse energy. We're also in between these two eclipses. we're ready to move into fully the vibrational imprint. For some of you that use this eclipse energy for a mini wormhole, and a lot of us are going to be feeling that as well, as what was brought up in this time span between these two eclipses, because that is going to show you a lot of really juicy information on what is going to be connected to this eclipse and the eclipses in August. So use these wormholes. If this is your first time hearing about the wormholes are here to allow our consciousness to move into creation outside of linear time, to literally connect to dates, and vibrationally the body remembers what happened in that linear timeline, and you can bring through intentions and discover or explore what it is to have the experience of that creation outside of linear time, because the body has already experienced it. A lot of the programming that would come through in a creation of an intention falls away because the body is just repeating what it's already done. It's really exciting. So tomorrow, when the eclipse comes, uh think about what you want to connect in between this eclipse and the next eclipse. I want to say it's August 12th. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. So you can repeat the wormhole pattern. So there's going to be, let's see, one, two, three, there's four wormholes this year. The one between the eclipses we just had, the time between now and the next eclipse, and then the two eclipses that are there in August. And then, of course, the big one that we're all just being held in a massive way, that started on the 11th of January, that will go all the way to the 11/11 portal. And then, of course, the 12/12 portal of this year will be our grand finale of the creation of really using those Issachar particles to create the fifth dimension. There's so much happening this year, and there is another invitation, just something that I want to kind of put out there is recognize where you're putting your energy, because there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be focusing on the things that are being disclosed or brought to the surface, and all of that is great. And I know I'm going to keep saying this, it's all great, go look at it, but don't spend too much time there. Use it as a pattern of what we're bringing into the fifth dimension, because we need the people that are willing to be in creation of the fifth dimension while all this other stuff is going on. Or we're just going to loop back into another distortion of separation. He said, she said, this is right, this is wrong. All of that is what we're leaving behind. It doesn't mean that we don't look at the things to bring them up so that we can bring them into the ascension of the fifth dimension, but that is really our focus. And this eclipse energy is really going to boost our ability to do that with the divine blueprint that is being laid down. So what are you going to bring into the fifth dimension? What are you going to use this eclipse energy for? This divine blueprint is a precursor to a technology where, when we fully are activated in our 12 strand DNA, we're going to be unstoppable, you guys. All of that stuff's not going to matter. What matters is that we are connecting into our sovereignty. We are connecting into the highest frequency of our divine within our DNA, and we are letting that inform our mind, our thoughts, what we see, what we hear, what we do. And that's what is going to create the new world. I hope that you feel that. Let me know if you do. And let me know what you're in creation of. All right, my lovelies, I'm sending you so much love, and I cannot wait to see you tomorrow for the 3/3 activation eclipse of the divine blueprint. Okay, love you.